Oh guys, good morning, good day. It's already afternoon, but for me it still feels like the morning. I'm still in Santo Domingo, so now we came to the national park, which is called Los Tres Ojos, so the three eyes. I don't know yet why it's called like that, but I already entered. Here you see the actually looking like the old Slavic gods, similar, maybe a bit darker. Oh yeah, interesting. Must be one of the most popular parks here in whole Dominican Republic, and you pay like 200 pesos as a foreigner and 100 pesos as a national. Yeah, here's basically the entrance. I don't know where the entrance will lead us to. Oh, this must be the caves. Take a look at that, guys. The caves to the Tres Ojos. Wow, incredible. Maybe there are some bats here also. But it's so quiet here. There's nobody here, almost. Why is that? Wow. But I don't see any bats here. Not yet, maybe further down there. Okay, so they have like those lakes here. This is basically the idea. We have lagos, Zaramagullones y las Damas. Okay, so there are different lakes here in those caves, sort of. So let's go check them out. It's quite interesting because it does look like caves, but then you have the opening over there. So it looks a bit different from what I've seen before. And then those lakes, they are quite typical for caves. I've seen that before also in other countries. But as I tell you, the most interesting thing is that there is so much sunlight in here because of the opening up there. So let's move on further and we'll get down to that lake. And the thing is that mostly those lakes, they're super clean and you barely notice that there is water in there. They're just so super clean. It's incredible. There's some trash laying around, but not much. Less than in the city. Let's go check it out. Here you have a beautiful view. It's probably the most beautiful thing I've seen here so far. Here you have the lake. People standing there. Here you have the lake, and you see that the color, it's almost blue. It's what do you call the color? Like a salad blue, I think. Like a bit greenish blue. Pretty nice. Not like super clean, but pretty damn clean. But I still don't see any bats there. Still see no bats there. Oh, take a look at doggy. Doggy, are you a local dog? Hey, Brad. Not so open to communication. So this is Lago de Azufre, but I think that's the same one, just from a different direction. Different point, so to say. Yeah, but you can go all the way down, I think. So here you can get all the way down. You can barely even see where the water starts because it's so clear here, this point, so you can almost touch the water. Actually, that's what I want to do right now. Oh yeah, that's where it starts actually. I'm not gonna try it, but it's pretty warm. So it seems that there is some kind of a mean of transportation over there. I don't know, it doesn't look like a boat. I don't know what you call it, but let's see if we can take it as well and go explore the caves inside. Wow, probably costs extra, I guess. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Let's just go and check, ask. Oh, you can even swim in there. Okay, maybe that was an accident. I don't know exactly. Alright, so there was no more space on the boat, but that's how it looks like, and this is how they move. So they just push the rope, drag the rope basically, and that's how they move from one place to another. Pretty cool. Costs 50 pesos, which is about like $1.80, maybe 80 cents.
¿Por eso se fue?
Wow, take a look at this, guys. This is probably the most beautiful lake so far. Is it? Okay. Look at that. Wow. Amazing.
Yo la tumbo y ya.
Here you also have the fish, which we haven't seen in the other lakes. Maybe they put some in here so that they can reproduce, and then yeah, just because it looks good. And they must be hanging around here because people maybe give something sometimes. Like so many of them, right? Take a look at this, guys. Here you have the opening on the top, like it's almost perfectly round shape. Actually looking really, really nice, beautiful. Take a look at this and the trees here. I don't even know what they're called here. This one's. Tell me in the comments down below if you know that. And there are some lizards running on those trees as well that I've just seen. So for a lake, for a cave lake, I would give it 9 out of 10. Alright guys, I made it back to the top, and now I'll show you the view over the lake, the round lake from up here. Take a look at this. Actually looks really nice, the lake in nature here. Yeah, so it's Parque de los Tres Ojos in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. So I decided to check out the local beaches here. So I went to it's called Boca Chica, the beach, probably one of the best beaches here around Santo Domingo. So let's go check it out. They're already trying to sell me something there at the entrance, but let's see if it goes better later on. Let's go check out the beach, what is there, to see if it's clean. I'm gonna swim a bit, but just a bit. And it's probably the most popular beach here, yeah, so you see a lot of tourists here also, clearly. Just need to watch out for my stuff because I'm all on my own here. Yeah. Like, all right, what is that? Wow. So you see there, already asking for money there, even though they didn't do anything. They're just standing there. They're just asking for money. Yeah. So here the water is not like super clean, but I think it should be fine. Maybe if I walk further on it will be better over there. Not necessarily in the pictures here and stuff. Coconuts here on a bike. A restaurant. Alright, I'm actually looking for a place where it's not so full, not so crowded with people. Angry dogs. Alright, let's just find a place where I can swim. Maybe which is not so crowded, but I think here pretty much everything is crowded. Alright guys, so here we are and I'm ready to go and check out the Caribbean Sea. It's literally at the Caribbean Sea right now. I haven't been in the Caribbean Sea for quite a while now, I think a year and a half or something. So let's go check it out. I'll even take you with me. I hope my stuff will not go missing when I'll be gone. But let's just hope it stays here where it's supposed to stay. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's super warm actually. The water is like really warm. It's pretty clean also. Clean, nice water here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Just have to swim in this direction so that I can observe my backpack over there. Let's go under the water a bit. Cool. Nice. So yeah, it's actually pretty warm, and also the water is damn clean, as I can tell you. That's why probably people we're talking about this Boca Chica, this beach. They said it's pretty much the best. It's the best beach you can find here in Santo Domingo, or close to Santo Domingo, because I don't know if I'm still in Santo Domingo. I think that's a different city here, but it's pretty damn close here. So yeah, guys. But I really don't feel so good about my stuff laying there because actually nobody's leaving their stuff there like that. But it's okay. I think we'll be fine. I'll just swim for a bit more. So yeah guys, tell me if you've been swimming in the Caribbean Sea before. If you like it. Over there, nice chilling on those motorized boats. Yeah, it's really warm. The water is, I don't know how many degrees it is, but it was not uncomfortable at all to enter the water. So I bet it's, I don't want to make a mistake now, but at least 25, 30, no, 30 maybe not, but like 25 degrees I guess, and clean. Yeah. Outside is pretty cold now. Now when I'm getting out of the water, actually it doesn't feel so warm anymore. But look, you can just chill here on a chair like that. It's also an option. Just take a chair and put it in there and you chill. Like the man over there does. Sir. Yeah. So I give it, on a C ranking, I would give it 8 out of 10. Maybe 9 out of 10 even. Yeah. Really nice sea. Really nice beach. On the, let's put it this way, on a beach level, on a beach ranking, I would give it 8 out of 10. Really nice beach. Clean, kind of clean. Maybe not as clean as it could be, but the water is clean, nice, warm, and nice. So what makes the whole experience even better is that there is barely any sun shining on me. So it's a bit cloudy, which makes it almost perfect for being here, because you can tell my skin is not really ready for this kind of exposure. Especially the skin that has been hidden under my clothes, because my skin outside the clothes, like on the face or the hands, arms, it got used to this kind of sunlight after months of traveling. But the hidden skin is not ready for that yet. Not yet. Ok, ah, yo puedo tomar una. Ok, gracias. Vamos a tomar, sí, cualquiera. Eso está bien. Gracias. Gracias. A ver, ¿cuánto es? ¿Otra vez? 50. ¿A 50?
Yo tengo un tema con Ozuna, musicólogo, Marteredia, varios artistas. Yo he grabado con Jambi, un boricua que también se llama Jambi el Favo.
Okay.
Yo he tenido muchas colaboraciones con artistas que actualmente...
Instagram.
Sí,
Ok, ¿cómo es tu Instagram? Tu Instagram es aquí.
Así mismo, Nabel Ozuna.
Nabel Ozuna.
Sí. En YouTube así mismo también.
Nabel Ozuna también, YouTube.
Claro.
Ok. ¿Y qué tipo de contenido pones allá? O sea, de la comida,
No,
empanada.
solamente mi música.
Ah, música. Ah, ok,
Sí.
es lo mismo.
Sí, porque yo estoy aquí pasando un proceso. Realmente yo llevo la música en la sal. Y Dios me trajo por aquí a pasar un proceso. ¿Entiendes?
Ok. Entiendo. ¿Y tu amigo también haces música o no? No, no eres cantante. ¿Cómo?
Video de juego.
¿Videojuegos? ¿Cuáles?
En Instagram.
¿Ah?
En TikTok. Eres bueno en TikTok.
¿En TikTok? ¿Pero qué videojuego? ¿Cuál?
Free Fire.
¿Free Fighter?
Free Fire.
¿Ah, FIFA?
Free Fire, no FIFA.
FIFA. Yo no sé qué es FIFA. Es de...
De juego de disparo.
Ah, ok. FIFA. ¿Es algún
En online.
Online, ok.
Free Fighter. Free Fighter.
Ah, Free Fighter.
Sí.
Free Fighter. Bueno. Counter-Strike, ¿conoces? Counter-Strike.
Ay.
Counter-Strike, no. Call of Duty.
Ah, yo juego
Call of Duty, ok. Muy bien.
Hay muchos juegos buenos aquí.
¿Cómo te
Porque
llamas?
No lo aguanta ese juego.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Darling David.
Darling David. Ok,
¿Y en TikTok?
un placer.
¿En TikTok?
¿Cómo te llamas? Porque está grabando.
¿Cómo es tu TikTok?
Tú sabes, una L, una E, una R.
¿Una N?
Una R.
Una L.
R.
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 R. Ok, un placer, amigo. Yo soy Alexander.
Dale, dale.
Un placer, amigo.
Un placer.
Les vaya bien.
Dame una orden a cualquier cosa aquí, hermano.
¿Hay dónde poner la basura?
Sí, venga.
La bolsa.
Sin ningún
Ok.
problema las órdenes. Cuídense mucho.
Gracias. Que les vaya bien. Gracias. Adiós. Alright guys, so we had a bit of the local interaction. Actually the empanada was pretty good. I would give the empanada 7 out of 10. Also it's 5 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything yet. It's my first meal of the day, but it's good. It's good. I like it. Alright, so I made it to the bus. I decided to take the bus because the Uber was like 2.5 times more expensive to get back to the city. It was like 24 euros. So I decided I'll just take a bus. And here they sell different kind of food. So they have those establishments here. But no menus, I don't know what they sell exactly, but yeah. Something typical, I guess. Anyway, let's get to the station and then from there I can get my bus. Another one, because this one just brings me to the center of Boca Chica, basically. Santo Domingo, a ver. ¿Cuánto cuesta, Santi? 100.
Ah, esa puedo coger tarjeta también de metro. La de. Y pasan por dentro.
I'm getting on my favorite seats here, behind. Let's see, it costs 100 to get there, so it's actually pretty damn good. Let's see, I'm a bit surprised because I was told it costs $5, but it seems that here it's very unclear which trip costs what. Yeah, let's see. I don't see any mention that it's for Santo Domingo. I hope it is. Otherwise, I'm in a big trouble. No, not in such a big one, but somewhat. It's also an adventure, right? That's the point of it. I mean, why would I take a taxi to be in the comfort of a taxi if I can go traveling here? tickets over there. I know this is office. Yeah, office of departures. I think the envios. I think that's what it means. Of the sendings. No idea, to be honest. Yeah. Let's see if it brings me where it has to bring me, but it's not so far anymore because the first bus, it was actually free. The first bus, it brought me all the way here, which is like 20% of the whole route. Actually, surprised me. So we already made it to the city. I'll just get to my stop to get off the bus, and I should say it's a pretty good bus actually for the price that you pay. You pay like €1.50, and it's fast. There is AC. I mean, for a public bus, I think that's public, but I'm not so sure. I give it 8 out of 10. If it's private, maybe 6 out of 10, but still good, fast. Made it back to the city, guys, as you can tell by the atmosphere, by the whole sounds and rubbish situation here. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about today's trip and the national park and also the beach. Maybe you're from here, so let me know in the comments down below and react accordingly, guys. See you in the next video.